For starters, never had a reptile but always wanted to? Now here are some step-by-step tank setup tutorials. Reptile tank setups, step by step. In this episode, corn snake enclosure for the young one. Part 1, tank and substrate. First of all, you're going to need to start off with a tank. You will need a tank of sufficient size, preferably a 10-gallon like this one for any baby corn. First, you're going to need substrate. Aspen is probably one of the best substrates, is easy to clean and maintain, is harmless to your snake, and can be bought at almost any pet store. Once you get your substrate, you will need to cover the floor with it. Try not to compact it too much because your snake will have a hard time burrowing. Just make it look nice for you and your snake. Part 2, decor, lighting, and heating. Things like fake cactuses, as like this one, are eye-appealing for you and look good in your snake's terrarium. Just remember, fake cactuses only. Bury it so just the lush green part sticks out. Next, a plant, like this fake one. Stick it onto the wall opposite the side of the cactus. If your plant doesn't stick to the wall, try wetting the suction cup on the plant. Next up, your snake will need something to feel secure in, like this log hide. It gives the snake a place to retreat or hide and gives him something to climb on for fun. One of the number one things is making sure your snake feels secure, and if you don't feel like buying a hide, you can make do with a plastic container with a cutout door. Just make sure there's nothing sharp for your snake to impale itself on. It will look something like this after. Not as appealing as the log, but snakes don't really mind. Water. Get a small dish, can be bought, or can be a jar lid, and place it on the cooler side of the tank, the one away from the light. Make sure your snake has clean, fresh water all the time. Before heating the tank, you'll need a temperature gauge for the cool side, like this one. Place it under the desired cool area for the snake. You will need 2 gauges. One on the hot side and one on the cool side. Place this one on the hot side. Next up is heating. If using an under the tank heat pad, 8 watt preferably, and make sure the temperature gauge is above the shavings. If you want to use a heat lamp, place the temperature gauge on the desired basking area like this one. If you're using an over the head heat lamp, you will want to start with something that can hold up to 100 watts of power. Then you will need a 50 watt sun glow bulb for the basking area, which is great for 10 gallons. Just make sure not to overexceed the wattage or there will be a possibility of a fire. Clamp it on next, at the right height for the tank. You don't need this, but you can have it in the tank, a humidity gauge. Place it near the cool side of the tank if you choose to have it. For cleaning, you can use a plastic scrubber and clean the sides of the tank with warm water and soap monthly. Make sure to rinse. You will need a lid that the snake can't get out of nor push up and escape. The lid you see in this is not the right lid, but I was currently using the 10-gallon lid. Turn the basking spot lamp on, and before buying the snake, let the warm side get to 83 to 89 degrees Fahrenheit. For nighttime viewing, a 25 watt red glow does the job to see what your snake is up to. There's a quick step-by-step setup for your baby corn snake. We will be coming out with care videos full of information on how to care for, soon along with many more videos. Thanks for watching.